The word tabanca comes from Guinea-Bissau, from whose area of abundant rivers some of the first enslaved people taken to Cabo Verde are from. Tabanka is a tradition which lasts 10 days, as it was explained at the Tabanka Association in Santiago. The 10-day ritual begins with a ceremonial mass in which the thief steals a statue from the saint's chapel. During the following week, nightly prayers are held for the return of the statue. Members of the Tabanka Association assume several functions, like a king of the court, a queen of the court, a king of the countryside, a queen of warm clothing, the priests, thieves, soldiers, a judge, and several other roles. What they're doing, in essence, is reproducing the society in the form of a parody, which is a way of criticizing it through ritual. In the ceremonies they integrate banners, crosses, candlelights, olive oil, stools, cowrie shells, holy water from the Mother Church, crucifixes, and holy images. There's also music, dances, chants, all that coexist in a harmonious set of social circles. There's a fusion of elements that are part of the Christian Catholic cult that are typical of colonizing experiences, as well as the ancestral traditions and religions of the African people of Cape Verde. How I understood it works. The thief leads the members of the tabanca to the place where the statue is located, and the safe return of the statue then triggers a lot of celebrations, which include a street procession. What is interesting is the interpretation of the meaning of the ceremony and its intertwined mixture of Catholicism, who were the colonizers, and the African ancestral origins. History tells us that the Tabanka Associations were seen politically as a symbol against colonialism and for Cape Verde free of colonial rule. Tabanka gives us an interesting insight into the Cape Verdean identity as well. The Tabanka Association that I was so privileged to visit was on the island of Santiago. Although tabanca was banned by the Portuguese due to the uprising by the slaves and the church because it was not Catholic and they believed it corrupted their human property, in 1896 tabanca became prohibited in Praia by the colonial governor. This, of course, led to what could be considered clandestine practices and manifestations, since tabanca was being prohibited in the main urban centers. But it also meant that the practice and tradition began slowly becoming less and less, and in some areas disappearing. Only after Cape Verde's independence, it began to be openly practiced. The Salinero Tabanca is one of the oldest tabancas in Santiago. However, from what I understood, several tabancas, like the one in Puerto Mosquito, simply have disappeared, as have many others due to the various factors, including migration. But participants from other tabancas are known to incorporate into other tabancas. Along with Funana and Batuque, tabanca continues to be a symbol of pride and struggle for Cape Verdeans. Thank you.